This is Jeopardy!
Hello everyone. Oh, hold on a minute. Alright. Hello everybody, this is Joshua Cook back here on my YouTube channel, Joshua Cook's Halls Review. I'm at Joshua Cook's HR&R, YouTube's new alternative, and this is going to be game number 9 of my run here on Jeopardy. And so far in 8 games, I have won an incredible total of $176,025 with this game, and then the next game after that, it will be it. The next game after this will be the last one, at least for this first run of Jeopardy. Yeah, $176,000. Pretty impressive total. So we shall see how much I get in this game number 9 of Jeopardy. And I'm going against 2 gentlemen. I shouldn't say gentlemen because they may be greedy, very greedy for my money. I'm playing against Charles and David in this game number 9. No, I'm not going to make the joke. Make the obvious joke, you know, that whole number 9 thing. If you've heard it before, you know how it goes. So I'm not gonna do that. So, but yes, I have one more game to go after this. So let's see how well I do in this 9th game of Jeopardy.
To begin the first round, we have King Kong. Tall U.S. buildings.
I'm curious as to see what
authors.
the King Kong category is.
Hockey history. Woodhouse. Player 3, pick a category.
Oh, he's going for the King Kong. At the end of the original version, King Kong's dreams come crashing down to Earth at this New York City landmark. That would be the Empire State Building.
You are right. Player 1, it's your turn to choose a category.
Alright. The Mighty Ape got a silver screen reboot in 2017 with a film titled Kong This Island. That would be Skull Island.
Yes, correct.
Okay. In 2010, King Kong 360 3D became a part of the tour at this LA area movie studio. It will be Universal.
You are right.
The next feature he directed after the return of the king was a new version of King Kong. Peter Jackson.
Well done.
And to wrap up the category, in its last line, the 1933 film stressed that it wasn't the airplanes. It was this that killed the beast. Beauty?
Yes.
Alright, let's see. Hockey history. Starting in 2005, regular season games still tied after a 5-minute overtime were decided by one of these. A shootout.
That's it.
Alright, let's continue. The Vezina Trophy, given to players in this position, was first awarded in 1927. 27. Defenseman?
That's not correct.
Charles. Goalie.
Indeed.
Okay.
Player 2, please select a category.
Tall U.S. buildings. The U.S. Steel Tower towers 841 feet above this steel city, steel-making Pennsylvania city. Pittsburgh.
Precisely. Player 1, it's your turn to choose a category.
Let's continue with hockey history. In 2000, the NHL expanded to 30 teams, adding the Minnesota Wild and the Blue Jackets of this Ohio city. Columbus.
Correct.
Alright. The Air Canada Centre opened on February 20th, 1999 with the 639th game between the Maple Leafs and these longtime rivals. The Montreal Canadiens.
Exactly.
Of course, the Air Canada Centre is in Toronto. The first pro hockey team in the U.S. were the Rosebuds of this northwestern city.
That's correct.
I think, Romy said, "Hey Gary, Rosebud." The tallest building in a state capital is the Bank of America Plaza on Peachtree Street in this city. Atlanta.
Indeed.
The Space Needle is in this West Coast city. Seattle, Washington.
Yes.
Home of Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Daily double.
Daily double.
How much do you want to wager?
Tall buildings in this city include 1 Federal Street and 1 Beacon Street. Houston?
I'm sorry, no.
Only Ranger 200. Boston. Okay, let's go 4,000. An historic New York skyscraper was completed in 1913 to house the headquarters of this five and dime store. Woolworth?
You are right.
Okay. Got that finished. I'm so hot. There's a yearly festival for this piquant chicken dish in the western New York City that gave the dish its name. Buffalo wings?
Yes.
Alright. In this language, fra diavolo means brother devil. You'll know why when you eat it. French.
Incorrect.
No. David. Or Charles. Why did I think David?
Yes,
Italian.
correct. Player 2. Which category would you like?
Female American authors. Her works include The Bluest Eye, Song of Solomon, and Beloved. Who is Toni Morrison?
You are correct. Player 1. Pick a category.
The name of this salsa means beak of the rooster. Salsa verde.
That's not correct.
David. No, it's David's turn. Pico
You are
de
right.
Gallo. Okay.
Player 3. Which category would you like?
Woodhouse. It's the Disneyland land with the Thunder Ranch log cabin. That would be Frontierland.
Precisely. Player 1. It's your turn to choose a category.
This Chinese region has a spicy rep because of its use of the native Faragara peppercorn. What is
Yes, correct.
that word? It's a tough one to pronounce. Though it bears the name of a state in Mexico, this pepper sauce was invented in Louisiana. Cayenne.
No, that's incorrect.
Thought for sure that was Charles.
You
Tabasco.
are correct.
Tabasco sauce. Alright.
Player 2. Pick a category.
There is no excuse for not rating the first of Sue Grafton's Kinsey Milhone books. A is for this. Alibi.
Correct. Player 1. Which category would you like?
Her first book was Little House in the Big Woods. Laura Ingalls Wilder.
Indeed.
Interview with the Vampire was the first of her Vampire Chronicles. Anne Rice.
Yes, correct.
Her first autobiographical work was I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings. Maya
Correct.
Angelou. Alright. Got that category done. Now back to Woodhouse. In a children's classic, the second of these animals builds his house out of sticks. Little Pig.
That's it.
The 16th president was born in 1809 in a log cabin in Kentucky. I'll say Abraham Lincoln.
Precisely.
The joglo, joglo homes of Java are traditionally made of this very durable wood. Oak.
Wrong.
Charles, let's see what he says. Teak.
Well done.
Never heard of teak.
Here's the last clue.
Pasadena's Gamble House served as the exterior of Doc Brown's 1955 mansion in this film. Back to the Future.
You are right. Here are the scores.
Alright, so David is in third, so he's going to start Double Jeopardy. I'm in first, and Charles is in second.
Let's take a look at the Double Jeopardy rounds categories. Etymology. Female athletes. The Civil War. Annual events. Christopher Columbus. Literary canines and felines.
Interesting. The American Civil War. From November 1864 through April 1865, this Union general led a march of 62,000 troops through the South. George Custer.
No, sorry.
Frick. Charles. William Tecumseh Sherman.
Player 2. Pick a category.
Alright, Christopher Columbus. This flagship of Columbus' first voyage was chartered from Juan de la Cosa and was his largest ship. David was dead. The Nina.
That's not what we were going for.
Nope. No. Let's see. The Pinta.
That is not correct.
Only one choice left, then Charlie.
You are right.
We exhausted all three of them. There is no truth to the story that she had to pawn her jewels to finance Columbus's first voyage. Queen Elizabeth.
No, sorry.
I thought she was still going to be alive at that point.
That's right.
On October 12th, 1492, Columbus reached the New World and landed at an island he called the Spanish for Holy Savior. San Salvador.
That's it.
Okay.
Player 1, please select a category.
Christopher Columbus was born in this Italian seaport, where his father was a merchant and wool weaver. Naples.
That's not what we were going
What?
for.
Thought for sure. Genoa.
Yes.
Genoa.
Player 2, it's your turn to choose a category.
In his travels, Columbus visited two current U.S. territories, the Virgin Islands and this place. Puerto Rico.
Exactly.
Excuse me.
Player 1, please select a category.
Lincoln wrote 5 different versions of this November 19, 1863 speech and made several changes as he spoke. Nice ad-libbing, Abe.
No, that's incorrect.
No, it's not the Emancipation Proclamation. The Gettysburg.
You are correct.
Alright. 800. On January 21st, 1861, he made a moving farewell speech in the Senate pleading for peace. A month later, he was the Confederate president. Robert E. Lee.
Incorrect.
Ah. David. Jefferson Davis.
That's correct. Player 3, which category would you like?
Site of the first battle. This fort was incomplete and its 60 guns pointed out to sea. Fort McHenry.
Sadly, that's not it. You are right.
On July 21st, 1861, General Barnard B. said there is a Jackson standing like one of these, and a nickname was born. Gray Ghost.
Incorrect.
No, it's not Gray Ghost. Stonewall.
Yes. Player 1, it's your turn to choose a category.
In 2015, this tennis great missed making a calendar Grand Slam when she was defeated by an unseeded player in the U.S. Open semifinals.
Correct.
Serena Williams. This Maryland swimmer won 4 golds and a silver at the 2016 Olympics. Kato Ledecky.
That's it.
Sheila Johnson is the first African American woman to own or partner in 3 pro teams: Washington's Capitals, Mystics, and this NBA team.
You are correct. Player 3, pick a category.
In 2016, at age 18, this golfer who called herself a Korean Kiwi became the youngest woman to win 2 majors. Michelle Wie.
No, it's not.
What? David says Lydia
Correct.
Ko. She was the first woman to compete in both the Indianapolis 500 and the Daytona 500.
That's not it.
Huh?
Yes.
From the Latin for come to mind, it's a memento that you might buy as a reminder of a place you visited. Keepsake.
I'm sorry. No. That's right.
I'm not gonna make
Player
any
2,
money off this.
it's your turn to choose a
alright.
category.
In this Dickens novel, the white shaggy dog is as mean as his master Bill Sikes, who was brought up in Fagin's gang.
That's not correct.
No, it's not David Copperfield. Oliver Twist.
Yes, correct. Player 1, please select a category.
The title dog in Marley and Me was this breed. I'm going to say Labrador Retriever.
Yes.
After being sold, this Eric Knight Collie trekked 645 kilometers across Scotland to get back to her young master. Lassie.
Correct.
In a poem by Edward Lear, the pussycat proposes to this bird. The owl.
Yes, correct.
The source of the Broadway musical Cats. T.S. Eliot's book of poems is titled Old Possum's Book of These Cats. Joyful?
Incorrect.
Charles.
You are correct.
Practical Cats.
Player 2, it's your turn to choose a category. It's a daily double.
He picked the Daily
How
Double.
much money are you wagering?
No surprise here. The name of this birthstone is from the Latin for red.
Precisely.
He only wagered $350. The name of this leader of a Jewish congregation is from the Hebrew for my master.
That's it. Player 3, which category would you like?
This word for a large piece of artillery comes from the Italian for great tube. Bazooka.
No, that's incorrect. Indeed.
Great.
Player 2, please select a category.
Meaning tearful and foolishly sentimental, it comes from Magdalene, as in Mary Magdalene.
Well done.
The Calgary Stampede has been held annually in this province since 1923.
Yes.
Of course, it's Alberta. Calgary is in Alberta, Canada.
Player 1, which category would you like? Let's watch this short video.
You're looking at the word month, as in the phrase January is National This Literacy Month. Braille.
You are correct.
All right.
Daily double.
Daily double.
How much would you like to wager?
You know what? Let's make it a true daily double. In 2017, the 40th Prince Hula Festival was held in this state capital.
That's it.
Alright, 1200. Thompson, Georgia's festival celebrating this green gourd includes a seed spitting contest. The pomegranate.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. That would be the watermelon.
Precisely. Last clue.
Alright. An annual Michigan event is the Labor Day walk over this bridge between the upper and lower peninsula. The Mackinac.
Yes, correct.
Okay, so I am
Everyone
up
made it
to
Final Jeopardy.
16,350, and Charles is in second, and David
How
is
much
in
money
third.
are you wagering?
This happens several times, as in 1 King 17 and Acts 20. The most famous time is done by Jesus in John 11, turning water into wine, raising the dead.
Precisely.
Oh dear. Charles
Sorry,
said the
but
same
that's
thing I did,
incorrect.
didn't he?
That's not correct.
So I'm going to
Here are
add
the final placements.
$5,050. David is the winner,
In
but
second
still,
place,
I'm going to add $5,050. Granted, David's total is
you have
not
unlocked
is
a
nowhere
new
near
master rank.
my total. So, but nonetheless, folks, at least it's something. But anyways, I have, like I said, one more game after this. So I hope you'll join me for that. And thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, then be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to leave your comments as well. Subscribe to my channel here on YouTube, Joshua Cooks HRNR, YouTube's new alternative. And be sure and follow me over on my variety channel on Dailymotion, because Dailymotion needs the views just as much as YouTube does. So far on YouTube, I have 284 subscribers. So the road to 500 continues. Show your support by subscribing and ring the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I have a new video uploaded. So, I hope you'll join me for the final game of my first run here in Jeopardy, coming up in the not too distant future, and be looking out for more gameplays as well. So thank you folks for watching, and I'll see you folks in my next video. This is Joshua Cook signing off, and I am out.